in any MMORPG is one of the main goals for every slightly more than casual and beyond kind of player, and FF14 is no different. In this video, I'm going over all the possible ways to gear your character at level 90 in the current patch, so stay tuned. We'll start with the basics, which is the level 560 gear for freshly leveled jobs. Despite level 90 being the max level, your journey to increasing a job's item level starts at level 89. Your first set of endgame equipment will be obtainable by completing the main story quest, A Bold Decision. Doing so will unlock the vendor Vasarudin in Old Charlian, who will give out item level 560 gear for free for all your jobs. These sets are known as the artifact gear of Endwalker and will be your baseline when starting out at level 90. However, artifact sets only consist of left-hand side armor pieces and will not include accessories. For these, you need to do the initial 3 level 90 dungeons, the Dead Ends, Smileton, and the Stigma Dreamscape. Chests found throughout these dungeons will contain level 560 accessories, which are better than anything else you'll have equipped while leveling. Next up is the level 571, the Aphorism Tombstone gear. Aphorisms can be obtained via level 90 duties, along with certain daily roulettes. After getting enough tombstones, you can trade them via the vendor Kihanti and Radzahan. This will give you level 570 left side gear pieces as well as accessories. Then we've got the level 575 gear, the Darbar sets. The new Alzadal's Legacy dungeon, which is unlocked via playing through the patch 6.1 main storyline, offers both level 575 Darbar armor and accessories. level 580 gearing starts with the Extreme Trials. The Minstrel's Ballad Zodiarc's Fall drop accessories, and the Minstrel's Ballad Heideland's Call drops weapons. If you don't get the drops you want from each fight, there's also a totem system to take advantage of. By completing a specific extreme fight, you gain a totem, and enough of these can be traded in for the item you want. The vendor Nesvaz and Radzadhan will take these totems from you, and you need 5 astral totems from Zodiarc for an accessories and 10 umbral totems from Heideland for a weapon. Another way to earn level 580 gear is through the normal Pandemonium raid. By doing so, you'll receive unsung Asphodelos tokens, which are then traded in for gear. It's important to mention that the weekly lockout for these pieces of gear has been lifted, so you can farm the normal Pandemonium for the tokens as much as you'd like. The only exception to this is the weapon token you receive at the end of the 4th circle, as you still get 1 per week, but more on that later. level 580 upgradable gear that can turn into level 590 can also be crafted, and it's called the Classical Crafted Gear. This can be crafted directly, although the easier option is to buy them directly from the market board. Also, this gear can now be upgraded to level 590 augmented classical versions on patch 6.1. Trading in the crafted classical version to the vendor Rashti and Radzadhan gives you Hainish certificates of grade 1 import. Crucible Rain, an item costing 100 aphorism tombstones, can also be bought via the tombstone vendor in Radzadhan. Trading in enough of both will let you acquire augmented classical gear at level 590. You can also earn level 590 gear from Aglaia, the new Alliance raid wing introduced in the 6.1 patch. However, once you've received your loot, you're locked out for the week, so you can only receive 1 piece of gear weekly and will have to wait for next Tuesday to return there with purpose. Unless you're determined to get all those cards and minions, of course. Also keep in mind that no weapons will drop from Aglaia. Only the left side counts as a possible loot. If you're looking for a simple guide to help you through this raid, check out the link in the description, as you'll love that video. You can get yourself level 590 gear that gets upgraded to level 600, which is the Astronomy Tombstone gear. The easiest way to cap your weekly Astronomy tombs is by doing a daily expert roulette. Each one will give a total of 90 astronomy tombs, so 5 daily roulettes will easily get you capped. You can also buy a weapon with these tombs, though this also requires another item called a discal tombstone. To get this, you either have to complete Asphodelos the 4th circle on normal difficulty for weekly unsung blade of Asphodelos tokens, as 4 of these can be traded to the Pandemonium relic exchange vendor, or via Asphodelos the 2nd circle on Savage. You'll need 500 astronomy tombstones along with a discal tombstone to get yourself a level 590 astronomy weapon. Each piece of astronomy tombstone gear can also be upgraded to level 600 via radiant items. These are the Radiant Coating for accessories, Radiant Twine for armor, and Radiant Rubberant for upgrading weapons. You can obtain these by doing the Savage raid or by exchanging your Aglaia coins from the Alliance raid over at Nesvas, but that only applies to the Twine and the Coating. Radiant Rubberant can still only be obtained by doing the third circle of the Savage raid. Apart from doing the raids, you can also obtain the Twine and Coating for 2,000 sacks of nuts apiece if you're into hunting, and those can be exchanged at the hunt vendor in Old Chaldean. There's a way to get eye level 595 gear by doing the Minstrel's Ballad and Singer's Aria. Completing this will drop eye level 595 blue feather weapons, both directly and as part of the blue feather weapon coffer. Each completion will also give you 2 ultimatum tokens instead of just 1, with 10 being treated for a blue feather weapon of your choice. If you're a pally like myself, your weapon will cost you 7 tokens, whereas your shield will be 3. You can exchange those tokens along with the other raid tokens over at Nesvas in Radzathan. Oh, and another cool thing about Endsinger is the overly cute battle-inspired merch you can acquire and directly support the channel while being constantly reminded of the mechanics. The link to the merch store, along with the Endsinger guide that'll get you through the fight, is in the description. You can get your eye level 600 or eye level 605 gear from the Savage Pandemonium. Rewards have a weekly lockout, though each encounter will drop gear coffers directly instead of tokens. To guarantee full rewards, the entire party must not have cleared the fight for that week. More than 4 players with a clear already means that no loot will drop. The armor from Asphodelos Savage will be at eye level 600, whereas your weapon will be 605 if you luck out on it. And that's pretty much all there is when it comes to the 6.1 gearing system. I hope this guide was simple and easy enough, but if you have any questions or tips of your own, drop them in the comments. If you're new to the channel, now is a good time to press that sub button too. If you'd like to support the channel, you can do so here as a YouTube channel member or over on Patreon. And if this guide was useful to you and you'd like to leave a tip, you can do so through YouTube thanks just under this video. Thanks to everyone who's already supporting the content and keeping me going, especially our alphas like Kathy Spear on YouTube memberships, as well as Andy Man and Elijah Baker over on Patreon. Good luck with gearing, have fun, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.